I've been intrigued with the buttonhole cam stack for the Necchi Supernova. I've read the instructions and I'm not sure whether it's just the machine doesn't cooperate quite as you'd expect, or it's just a little different. It's possible to get a reasonable buttonhole out of it, but it's really not. I mean, it is a 4-step buttonhole, but it's really quite bizarre how to get it to work. So you do it in 4 steps, which is fine. So you do your top, the bar tack, then you move it 1 step in, and that's like fairly easy. It does the left side of the buttonhole, so that's really nice and easy. Then this is where it gets weird. I would have thought in step 3 it would reverse, but it doesn't quite reverse as you'd expect. So you have to, I'm not sure whether it's an adjustment on my machine, but if you hold the reverse button down, then it goes and does it when you go over the second time, and then you go into the 4th position and get a bar tack. So it works, but it's not quite what I expect. So what I found works better. So I really just thought you do 1, and then you do your second one down. That's fine. But if you kind of hold it in the middle here, what it does, oops, I've run out of bobbin thread. That's kind of not handy. I'll put a new bobbin on. Okay, we've got new bobbin on. So start in the left position, and that's fine. Move to the first position, to the left side, then you kind of hold it in the middle, and it goes back up to the top on the right side till you get to the bar tack, and then you let it go back down on the right hand side, and it does it perfectly. And that just seemed odd. I would have thought it would have sewed in reverse because it's a lot easier, and I've tried adjusting, but I just don't, it's just odd. So it's possible, you just get kind of used to it. Left side, then go to the middle position, which reverses back up to the top of the buttonhole. When you get there, then you just let it go and sew down the right hand side. You get to the bottom, and then you sew the bottom. That wasn't a very straight one, but I'll do one again and show you a straight one, hopefully. So you go to the left, do the bar tack, hold it in the middle and go back up to the top, keeping straight, go down the right hand side, and then sew the bottom, bar tack. So that's the one I've just done. That's the one which I did just before, which wasn't straight. But it just seems kind of not as easy as the other 4 steps that I've had. I mean, it still works. I'm not sure whether it's just as easy just to use the zigzag notch here and go do left, center, right. But you can get it up to a good speed. But I have to admit, the Singer automatic ones are just so much easier. You put in the cam and go. The only advantage of this one really, ultimately, is you can do any length super easily, any size of buttonhole. But it's just that weird reversing bit that I'm just not there for. Well, it's kind of working there. So I'm not sure how, but I had to hold it in the reverse position. So maybe that was it. Try again. Left position. And if I manage to get it to sew in reverse properly, but you have to hold it. But I forgot to do the bottom bar tack. I know it did say something about Yeah, works better the other way when you sew quickly up. Otherwise you end up with one side that's uneven, like more stitches, heavier density. So you do there down. You can see you can get up a good speed, but you have to remember bar tack, now reverse back up to the top quickly. And then sew down the right hand side. And then find the bar tack. So that works the best. You just seem to have to sew back up to the top on the right hand side, which is a little strange. I would have thought I would have sewed in reverse on the right hand side, but I just can't get it adjusted right no matter what I do. It just seems easier just to do this and go up to the top and then come down on the right hand side and position free. Maybe someone else has had better success with it than I have. But yeah, if you do that, once you get the hang of it, it's fine. It's just not as convenient. So if you look, let's see if you can see this in detail. Don't know if you can get no, you can't really see the density difference, but it's obvious to the naked eye. But you can see you can get buttonholes, but I wouldn't want to have to do lots of small ones to make sure they're all perfect using that. I'd rather much use the automatic buttonhole or on my singers for sure. But it works. Can't say I'm thrilled, but it's okay. That's probably the least favorite thing I've got on my Necchi. Usually I like everything on there, but that's just more awkward than super great. I suppose it's better than nothing, but that's as far as I could say.